Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Harmonia plugin tutorials. In this episode, we'll go over the lighting presets, the sun calculator, and the tools menu. Let's start with the lighting presets. This function lets you save all the settings you've applied for a specific scene in the Harmonia lighting panel as a preset, and then reuse it, either in this project or in another Unreal project. By default, every preset you save goes into the Saved folder in the root of your project, where you'll find a Harmonia preset folder holding all of your presets along with their thumbnails. When you click on New Preset, the tool records every value you have set in the lighting widget and captures the thumbnail of the scene you're currently looking at. That's what lets you restore those values later, just by clicking on the preset you saved. Right now, I have 3 presets saved in this project. If I click on one of them, I get a pop-up asking whether I want to apply this to the entire scene. If you're inside a sequencer, you won't get that message, because there you aren't changing the entire editor's lighting. It's just another safeguard. By clicking Apply to the scene, it automatically reapplies all the values that I saved in this preset. And it works with both the HDRI system and the Sun Sky system. My Sunset preset, for example, is using the Sun Sky system, and clicking on it immediately restores the lighting that I saved with it. If you hover over a preset, you'll see buttons to make it a favorite, to recapture it with whatever new values you've changed, and to rename it, along with another button to delete it. Here you can switch to a different preset folder, and here you can bring in presets from another project. Next up is the sun calculator. In this menu, we have the option to search for a city, so that we can get the accurate position of the sun in relation to our project. Earlier, we talked about setting the north offset, and once that's set accurately, simply entering a city here gives us the correct coordinates for it. From there, by adjusting the date and the hour, you get the pitch and the yaw of the sun at any hour of the day. There's also a button to auto-update the sun position. If I turn that on and scroll through these values, you can see it gives me a live readout of the sun position and automatically applies the pitch and yaw to my directional sun. And when I turn it off, those values stay saved. It's a pretty handy way to get an accurate sun position for your project. There's one more feature here, which captures a sun study. It automatically captures the sun position from sunrise to sunset for every hour. You can set the samples per frame for each capture, and you can set a specific output folder for where the images are saved. This is helpful when you want to compare different hours of the day to work out which one is best for your specific scene, and it helps you determine the look for your project. Moving on to the Tools panel, where we have a collection of different tools to help speed up your process. Starting with Set CVARs for Sequence. This solves something we generally had issues with in our projects. If you have a huge amount of foliage in your scene, Unreal's culling system will make the foliage in the distance disappear. Clicking this adds all the CVARs needed to disable the foliage culling system, so everything gets rendered. All the triangles, all the meshes, and all the foliage that you've added to your scene. Next up is the foliage culling for the editor. This one only works in the editor, so if you're in a sequence, the console variables you added before will override it. But when you're working in the editor, sometimes you want to speed up the process, and for that you need more aggressive culling on your foliage. Instead of writing the CVAR into the console yourself, you can simply press one of the presets we've added here: no culling, medium culling, or maximum culling. Next up is on-screen messages. In Unreal, when you have a lot of meshes, you'll get messages like ray tracing geometry always resident, memory exceeding your budget, and it can be annoying to have that appearing over your scene all the time. So simply by clicking on this, you can disable the message. And last, we have the submission reminder. When you're working in a team, it sometimes happens that a member of the team forgets to submit their work, and the next person comes along to find the project, or that specific level, locked so they can't continue working. With the reminder, the tool will prompt you to submit your project at whatever hour you've set, and you can add multiple alarms, so situations like that don't happen. And with that, we come to the conclusion of this episode. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.